Welcome. My name is Toria, and I am here today to bring you a Reiki attunement for wealth. It pairs well with the episode 14 from the Hermetically Speaking podcast that can be found on all podcast avenues, as well as the YouTube channel, A Spiritual World. Let's get started, shall we? To start off this Reiki attunement, we're going to pick a shadow card and a love card. That way we know exactly what we're dealing with and maybe what our blocks are or anything that could be. All right, so we have one right out the bat. Love and opportunity. Love and opportunity to invite wealth in. All right, let's pick the shadow card and then we'll see if we have any other messages before we start the attunement. Wealth can be such a heavy block for a lot of us. Abundance and community. Wow, these are two beautiful cards for this integration. Love and opportunity, abundance and community. That's an alchemical rhyme. So that's even heavier in this activation integration, right? Because we did the podcast episode on wealth, and then we did the integration, the meditation on Friday, and then now we're doing the energy attunement. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. All right, guys, these are the beautiful cards playing hand in hand. So what this is really saying is that you've done your work. You don't need to keep digging for the shadow of what it is that's inhibiting you from gaining wealth. It's more or less that believing you are wealth, believing that everything about you is wealthy and embodying that. And that will help adjust your frequency and magnetize what it is that you are seeking. And for some people, yeah, it feels like 6 months off, but for other people, it could be as soon as today, tomorrow, and the next. So this is exciting. I'm seeing an average of a 3 to 6 month time frame. Remember, we must alchemize to frequentize, and that can take a little bit of time in our reality, as we like to call it. All right, place these cards down to the sacred center and we'll get started on the energy therapy. And as we go into the energy therapy, we're going to be working with the essence of frankincense. So we'll just set this here and let it burn as we begin. And I am just opening up my Wheatacocha, and I'm going to open your Wheatacocha as well, which is a shamanic tradition. They generally stay open for about 30 minutes and then automatically close to preserve energy. However, it creates a circular sanctuary around you for deeper spiritual transformation. This wealth frequency aligning. Ooh, divine feminine feels like it's on fire today. The universe wants you to know that it wants you to be wealthy. It wants you to adopt that belief and that understanding. Showing me a circular motion. One of a closed loop of wealth. Oh, that's interesting. Right? We think of closed loops as repeating trauma, repeating cycles, things that we're trying to break. This is a new way to look at closed loops, ones that serve us, ones that we want to stay in. That's powerful. I see images of musical notes, songs that you wrote, that your soul sings. Weave the greenery in. The greenery of plants, of money. It's interesting that money is the same color as the most dominant color in nature. Will integrate into your solar plexus. A spiral moving like a snake. Working its way into your equilibrium to balance out wealth and prosperity. And what you give to thee, yourself, what will you allow yourself to have? Truly allow. Everything is a good answer, but everything isn't always what's in alignment with your soul's purpose. Sing to yourself, love yourself, nurture yourself. And on the days you need rest, rest. Integrate. And anything that you feel was ever taken from you serves a higher purpose, and you will reap its benefits 10 times, 200 times, 1,000 times fold. This is hermetic vibration. This is the path of alchemy, of mastery, of everything that you are looking for inside of yourself. I said stop looking for wealth outside of yourself. It's a paradox, huh? Stop looking for it in your job, in a paycheck. What they're showing me is this incense stick. To find one, to light one, and let it burn all the way through. And as it burns all the way through, it burns away the external seeking of wealth. And what you have internally as it's burned is all that remains, which is basically the unseen, right? We can't always see inside of ourselves to know. We look more externally than internally. This is the insightful lesson that comes with this beautiful integration. And as we flood your being with emerald fire, the alchemical desire of the true being remembering within all of us, star seeds unite. For we are on this planet not as a blight, but as resurrection, as redemption, and as remembering. Remember your worth. Remember your wealth. Remember, it is time for you to step forward as the divine embodied. And as this transmission comes to an end, hold yourself close, my friend. Drink plenty of water and enjoy the essence that surrounds you of this energy attunement. Thank you for being here with me today. And if you enjoyed this video, I would love it if you would like and subscribe to my channel, A Spiritual World, because that's what each one of us are, is we are our own unique individual spiritual world, living in a spiritual world, living in a spiritual universe. And the most important thing is the spiritual world that we are. Because if we don't care and nurture for it, how can we care and nurture for the spiritual world around us? Check out the Hermetically Speaking podcast that comes out every Wednesday. And look for more meditations, energy therapy, past life regressions, and everything else that your heart could desire. If you're looking for one-on-one services by donation, please feel free to contact me or check out the Hermetically Speaking website at hermeticcallyspeaking.com. Until next time, namaste and many blessings on your way.